what's that mean?
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut
We
butter
know what
jelly
that
time. Peanut
means.
butter jelly time.
Where y'all at?
Where you
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter jelly.
Cassie Combs.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly.
Hi, Cassie. Who else is here? I'm just going to keep playing the song for a little bit. So wait, till we get some people saying hi. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. All right. We're done with this song. Cassie, what's up? What is up, Cassie? Because I was thinking about you. I did a new reaction, a review, right? A series review for a new Disney Plus show coming out Friday. It's coming out Friday, and it's called Big Shot. Have you ever heard of that? Cassie, have you ever watched, I don't know, my nose itches. Have you ever watched Full House? Do you remember Full House? It had the Uncle Jesse and all. Well, and that's John Stamos, and he's in this show, Big Shot. And I got to see like the first 3 episodes of it, and I think you would like it. I was like, when I was watching it, I was like, oh, I bet Cassie would like this. So I just wanted to tell you about it. Check it out. It's coming on Disney Plus. Wait, I don't know. Does stuff come on Disney Plus at different times in different countries? Because it's coming on in Disney Plus in the U.S. like 2 days, Friday. So I hope it's coming there too. Yeah, if you watch Full House, do you remember? Uncle Jesse. He's in this. He's like the main star of this. I'm just saying, I think you would like it. I think you would like it, Cassie. So if it comes on in your area, make sure to check it out and let me know what you think if you do. All right, who is Atif is here. He's already got requests. I've been pumping out those reactions and stuff, haven't I? So what did he request? Maha Kaylee Aunt Hi. This is a long one. Aram Hi. Did I say that right? Was that perfect? Big trailer. Oh, so you saw the trailer, Cassie. Did you just go watch it or did you see it before? I'm just telling you, I watched the first 3 episodes. I really liked it. Cassie, I really liked it. So I think you're going to be interested in it. I think you'll like it too. And after the first 3, I was like, I want more because they give me screeners. So it's only the first 3 of the screeners. Hi, Rishi. I'm good. How are you? Not sure how long I can stay today, y'all. I know. But I have someone coming to replace my water heater. And they're supposed to call like 30 minutes before they come, or at least right before they come or something. So I might be answering. Y'all might be like, I have my phone right here. Y'all might be like, hello? Okay. Like you might hear me on the conversation. Y'all ever see what I am like on the phone? I'm the same. I'll be like, come on over. They're supposed to call before. I don't know. I hope so. I made because, the water heater, which gets I'm not sure. They have water heaters in every country. Do you have water heaters at your house? I don't even know how all this, I haven't been to many places outside the country. I don't even know. But it heats the water for when, you use your sink or whatever and the hot water comes out. So it heats the water. Ours hasn't been working good for like a couple years. I know it's been a couple years, but I was like, let's save up. So we saved up and getting one today. What Rajesh said, my class 10 CBSE board exam. What is the CBSE board? Now canceled due to increased coronavirus. Really? Oh, you're happy about it, Rajesh. Don't be happy about the increase in the COVID. Rajesh. It seems like that. I feel like since vaccines are out, people are getting vaccinated. Everybody's just kind of relaxed, right? I mean, I'm guilty of it too. Like I even went out to a dinner somewhere, but I'm fully vaccinated. I'm fully vaccinated. Like I'm like, okay, so I felt me and my husband went to dinner like last weekend at a restaurant, right? And you can't wear masks to eat. So we're inside the building having the restaurant, but we walk in and because I at least keep my mask on till like the food and the drinks come. But every single person in the restaurant didn't have a mask on. Like all of them sitting at the table just talking, not just eating. Every single one didn't have a mask on. So I started feeling a little uncomfortable because I was like, you can at least wear your mask in between eating. You know, there's still COVID around. And I doubt that, and it was packed. It was packed. And I'm like, I doubt this whole restaurant. Maybe they did. Or maybe they had COVID too because you got immunities for that. But the whole restaurant didn't have a mask on. Some of the waiters and waitress, but some didn't. Some of the ones giving the food didn't even. Mine did, or I would have been like, I don't want food served with somebody breathing, with the COVID going around. But at least they put us like in the corner away from people. I felt a little bit better about that, but I was still nervous. Like that was the first time we really went to like a restaurant, sat down and ate, and Atif said, I think ICSE exam will also be canceled. What are these CBSEs and IBSCs exams? Disney Launchpad trailer. I know, Cassie. I saw right before we came on that the Launchpad trailer dropped. I'll have to do a reaction sometime. Me and ICSE board, class 10. I don't know what these are. What are these letters y'all telling me about? CBSE boards and ICSE boards? Is this like some kind, is it college or high, or like, I don't know. Marvel She-Hulk is shooting now. It is. Cassie, now do you like Star Wars? Because what is I'm going to have to look at my phone. Because they have a new Star Wars, isn't it coming? A new Star Wars series thing coming on the Disney Plus. And what is the name of it? It's Star Wars. It's going to bother me till I find. Oh, yeah. Star Wars The Bad Batch. Is that it? Because I'm doing like a press conference. I think it's next week. And who's going to be there? I don't know any of these people. No. Oh, is it a cartoon? The Bad Batch. I'm going to be at the press conference. Oh, you love Star Wars too. Well, I'm going to be at that press conference, The Bad Batch. So I'll have to keep you updated on that too, Cassie. I'm going to keep you updated. You know I got you on the Disney stuff, Cassie. I got you covered. We're going to talk. I did the Luca press junket, so I can get you some coverage on that. But that's not coming out for a while. But the new Luca movie coming out, The Bad Batch, I got it covered, all the Disney stuff for Cassie. I'll say ICSE stands for Indian Certificate of Secondary Education. Oh, I didn't know y'all had that. And what is the so if that's India what is the CBSE? Where would CBS be? What does that one stand for? Do you know that one, Atif? You're welcome, Cassie. I got you. There's only 5 people in today, but not very chatty. Tell me what y'all doing. I know we're not talking about anything special. I might not be on. That's why I said I have the worker coming here, so I'm not sure how long I'll be on. But I feel like we're very laid back today. Very laid back. Not much new is going on. You know what I did? Well, didn't I tell y'all this? That we booked a vacation. Maybe not. I know, this past week, I like talking about COVID, and everybody laxing and the world opened up and vaccines getting out. Now, I know, though, U.S. is pretty far ahead on the vaccines. We are, right? Like, I was reading a news article that, like, people in Canada were, like, jealous of the U.S. because we were, like, giving people vaccines at, like, record, pace, everybody getting a vaccine. So, that's Central Board of Secondary Education. So they're both secondary education. but one's a central board and one's the y'all take a lot of board tests over there. That's a that's a lot. We don't take, when they take board tests here, only for like specific things. Like if you're a nurse and you go to nursing school, then you got to take like a nursing board test, or a doctor, they take like the board test, or even what lawyers take the board test. Like only certain like fields actually take a board test. For education, like secondary and all, they just look at if you get good grades, you pass. Like they just look at your grades from there. They have final exams like for each class, but not like a big board type test for secondary even. I am blessed and chilling and watch. Oh, Cassie, this is my favorite day, Wednesdays. Wednesdays are my favorite day. I come and chat with you guys. That's why I feel not much has been going on to like update you all on. Not much here. I'm venturing out more. We got more people got the vaccine, so I'm venturing out more. Went to the restaurant and we booked a vacation for the summer. But still we're not going crazy booking the vacation. I'm like, COVID's still around. We still, being careful. So like this summer we got like a little cabin we're renting with friends who's vaccinated. Like that's why I said we only hang out with like other vaccinated people. But so we're going with them to and their family to the mountains. We're going to Tennessee, the mountains. So like in the state of Tennessee, which we're driving there, not even like flying or anything, driving there and staying up in the mountains. I'm like, that seems like a safe COVID friendly vacation, right? Doesn't that seem like one? Hi, Prince Gupta. I like your name. But I also got the vacation planned with like visiting some friends on the East Coast in June. Because y'all remember before COVID and the pandemic hit, I don't know if y'all remember, but I would travel so much. Like my job, going to LA for red carpets and Hollywood movie premieres. But right before, it was crazy. I'm lucky I don't have COVID, because right before everything closed down in the US, I was everywhere. I first went on a Disney cruise, and this was for work because Disney will send me out places. So I first went on to Disney World and a Disney cruise right before COVID. That was like at the end of February. Then beginning of March, I went to Las Vegas, then to LA, then to like a movie premiere. Mulan, y'all remember? I went to the Mulan movie premiere, and then I went to Disneyland, and then flew home. And then the day I flew home, like 2 days later, they shut everything down. So I was like, I'm lucky I didn't get the call as much as I was traveling and everywhere. But that was my life. Like before I would travel, I'd be gone at least once every month. Y'all might remember, I'd be gone at least once every month. I was gone traveling somewhere. And then COVID hit and everything stopped. Like, I haven't been stuck in the house, stuck in this house. I haven't gone anywhere in over a year. So I'm antsy. Like as much as I went from from traveling all the time to no traveling over a year. Like now that it's starting to open up, I'm like, I want to get back and go places and do things. So like I'm getting excited to just get out the house, even just to even get out the house. When I went to dinner, I was like, oh, we're out. I feel free, because just to get out the house, it feels like that must people be in jail or something with it. They're trapped in one room all the time, and then they go out in the real world. They must be like, phew. Did I watch Big Mouth season 4? I did. Probo. I love Big Mouth. You know who got me on it is my son. My son, he's going to be 16 in August. And he loves Big Mouth. So when all the new seasons come on, he makes sure to let me know. Although he never wants to watch with me because it's kind of, like to watch that show with your son. It's just like, but I feel like he for a teenager, it'll teach us some stuff. It'll teach some teenagers some stuff they need to know about hormones and, the biological things that happen to boys and girls. It teaches you all that stuff. So I'm like, a little crude way, but yeah. Atif said, do you watch anime? So I've watched some anime. Like my nephew's here. He loves the anime. That's like, what is the Avatar, the Airbenders and the Korra and all that. Now my daughter is the anime person. She watches all the, like, and she even likes the stuff that's not in English. She'll watch like dub stuff or just subtitle stuff. So she got me into this one. What's it called? Promise. Oh, it's gonna bother me now. I can't think of the name of it. But I watched it all, and I promised her. She's like, "No, watch this with me." So I watched the whole season, and it was disturbing. Maybe if I tell you about it, you remember the name, because I don't remember the name. But it was about these kids in the orphanage, and then they take some when they're ready and think they're gonna leave to, I don't know, be adopted or something. But then they take them, and these monsters like eat their brains. Is it like promising? Something promising? I was like, it was sad because it was like this little girl and they were taking her and then they found out they were eating her brains. Where Atif, do you know which one I'm talking about? These are the animes she like watching. So she likes watching, like, I like the cutesy animes when they have the cutesy stuff, not these ones when they're eating the brains. Promising Neverland. No, that ain't it. Oh, it's going to bother me. Maybe I can Google it. Maybe let me say anime promise Neverland. I think it is. Then I was right, huh? Oh, that's it. The Promised Neverland. I don't like that one. They were eating the little kids' brains. Disney is my childhood and excited for the Little Mermaid live movie. I know it looks. I love a remake and a live action anything. Even people that don't like the live action, like the Lion King. Some people had some stuff. They're like, oh, the animals talked weird and this. I was like, I still love anything like that. That's my childhood brought to life in the live action. I love it. Rishi said, from Akshay Kumar to Hrithik Roshan, 7 actors who might be regretting saying no to films which turned out to be blockbusters. Uh-oh. Somebody's here. You know what? You came at the right time. Come over here. Because someone just asked, Atif asked if I watch anime. And I said, I was like, I have the anime expert, my nephew, who's an anime expert of Avatar and Korra.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Which one do you suggest for them? What do you like better, Avatar or Korra?
I don't know. Oh. Like, if you like...
What's on your face? He's got food on his face.
It's from...
breakfast, I know. All right, come here.
Yeah.
So
if
they...
you're more like a... Like, if you choose more of, like, a smooth thing. Korra is more smooth, but Avatar is better.
It's better. Why is it better?
Because it's just hard to explain. Okay. Like, the show's really good. Like, better than Korra.
You like the show better, and the characters better.
Yeah, but then Korra is like more smooth.
But how's more smooth? Like the story's more smooth? Like it just...
No, like
the anime, the way it looks?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're looking at like the way they draw and everything smoother.
Yeah.
Oh, he's digging deep into it.
But also, like, there's like another anime.
Are you getting into another one?
What's it called? It's called Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, is it like Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, it's just
I don't like Dragon Ball.
Yeah, but also I watched an anime before Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, what was that called?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I never watched that one either, but that one sounds better.
It's like a card anime. Like a card game.
Really?
Yeah. But it's still pretty good.
All right. Well, that was Aiden's 2-minute anime review. So you suggest they watch the Dragon Ball Super.
If you like fighting animes.
fighting. Well, doesn't Avatar fight? Or
Yeah.
they're more
Oh,
story.
yeah.
They're more story focused.
Like Z and Super is just all over the place, like everywhere.
Okay. That was Aiden's review.
But also Avatar fights and it has a story.
All of it. I think they appreciate your input on this. Tell them bye.
Bye.
We'll probably see you next week, right?
Right.
And remember, you don't have speech today.
Yeah,
She's
I know.
gone. So
And
go
also
to
I
class.
don't have phonics.
But you got to write a paper.
3, man.
3 papers. All right.
Because I want the surprise.
Tell them see you next week.
See you next week.
But you can chill until I come out. You can write your papers later. All right, we're already getting behind on comments when it was Aiden's 5 minutes of anime reviews. Let me see. What is it, Cassie? Oh, yeah, the mermaid. What do you think about Grammy scandals? I haven't been paying attention to it, Atif. I don't even know what scandals are out there. I don't know what they're doing to the scandals out there. None of that. Oh, I read that what Rishi said. All right. Teachers is here. Teachers. Hello, Amanda. After weekend lockdown, now my state has 15 days of lockdown. Cases, they're rising that fast, going out of control. 165K a day. Wow. I didn't know they're rising that fast there. How are they? What is the percentage of people vaccinated? Because seems like they need to do a lockdown if they're rising that fast. But teachers, did you get vaccinated? I don't remember. But it's this new, right? They have the new the variant that was mutated. Here they call it the India variant. That there's the new, more contagious. So maybe that's, it's probably that one's spreading. They say it's more contagious. Does the vaccine protect against it? I don't even know. I thought they said that all the variants are thinking the vaccine protects against it. I am excited for Spider-Man 3. Me too. No Way Home. I hope we'll get Spider-Man 3 No Way Home trailer soon. Me too. Cassie, I'm right there with you. Hi, Danya. Hi, how are you? Love you. Oh, thank you. I'm doing great. How are you, Danya? He just said suggestion. He just always gives good suggestions. Connor Lyons. Hi, Connor Lyons. Good morning. Cassie said, excited. Oh, that Cruella looks good. Cassie, that Cruella looks amazing. I'm right there with you. Atif, hey, brother. Nice to. Oh, he is a cutie, my little Aiden, huh? That's my nephew. Tiger 3 and Salman Khan and Katrina Kaif 2022. Please react to Imran Hashmi songs. Trust me, he's got the best songs. Please react to that. From Anwar, you would love it. You would realize how. Is that? Let me write this name down because I'm a look. Imran, is he the guy who's the serial kisser? Is that him? Because that name, I wrote this song from a Warapan, but that name sounds like it's that serial kisser guy. That sounds like his name. Maybe I'm wrong, but doesn't that serial kisser guy start with an M? And I know how some of his songs are, but I know they say some of his songs aren't, some of his stuff isn't bad. But then he went through a phase when he was doing those videos. Serial kissing everyone. Oh, T right here. T just got, let me write this. It's called it's called Bad Hi Ho. I like saying that. Bad Hi Ho. Movie trailer. Oh, it's a movie trailer. Oh, okay. You know what? And I've been wanting to do some movie trailers too. If you even saw this morning, I did 2 little teasers. I've been in the movie trailing mood. He said, it's almost 2 years. You will love it. Story is unique. Okay. Tejas, I'm going to be on it. Before next Wednesday, we're going to be doing some Bad Hi Ho. Bad Hi Ho. Do I say that right? Bad Hi Ho. Why do I get this accent when I say it like this? That's not even I think an accent that was over there. It sounds bad hi ho. Like I don't know what it sounds like. It doesn't sound like any kind of accent, just a straight to up 2019. Cute children. Oh, thanks, Kat. That's my nephew. That's my sister's son. All right, oh, there's more, and there's more songs. What do you say, is this in the Bad Hi Ho movie? The Kashma song means black specks. I don't know what. Maybe I missed what T just was talking about there. Hi, movie fan. Almost 9 to 10% people are vaccinated. Okay, so that's still pretty low. Because they say what, like 70% for herd immunity or something. So there's still a ways to go. Bag High 4 and Tiger Shrinoff and Sarah Al Khan. I'm not vaccinated because now above 45 people are getting vaccinated. Amanda, how is your boyfriend, Ritik? I don't know. How's he doing? Y'all supposed to tell me. Y'all supposed to be keeping on him for me. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all watch him. If it gets out of hand or anything, then I have to give him a talking to. Y'all giving me all these, is that Ritik song? Oh wait, Eminem, Krishna, Fighter, and Ritik Roshan. The 2022. Rishi's always on these in the future things. Irman see, he is the serial kisser. I knew that. Y'all can't trick me with him. But he's such a nice guy in real life. A few years back, his 10-year-old son won battle. Oh, all right. I'm going to react to that song. Oh, I'll react. Well, I forgot who said I should. I forgot who said I should, but who said that I'm the react just because that guy's a nice guy. And not all of his stuff was like serial kissing, right? Just like I felt like there was some that people were like, oh no, that's just, especially when they tricked me with that one video. I didn't even know it was gonna get like that. They're like, oh, this is not do he? And then I did it and I was like, I wasn't expecting all that. But then people were like, oh, that's not all of his songs are serial kissing. So I was like, all right, you better be right on this. And then they gave me another one. Guess what? It was serial kissing. It was. I'm also, if y'all notice, I keep looking because I'm expecting a call. Might be answering right live. Y'all might be seeing me answer my phone live because somebody's coming to put in a new water heater. But yes, what else we're going to talk about? I feel like it's really laid back and slow. I'm not behind on comments. I feel like we're totally laid back today. I did some new reactions. I've been really that's why I said I've been into the movie reacting, like trailer reactions lately. Yeah, I still do songs and stuff, but and so they've been dropping all these teasers and they've been dropping. So I did one. This one got popular. Akanda teaser. It already got 150 views and then not even been 40 minutes. But I did that one. And I did some songs, the major teaser. So I've been in the teaser trailer moods. You know how I get moods. Bad hi ho means congratulations. Well, I'm gonna do. Look, I took these down today. This is gonna be my new list, and I'm gonna do them this week. And I've been pumping them up. Haven't I been putting up a lot? Been just in the video mood. Sometimes I get in the right mood. Sometimes I get in the video mood. Been doing even little reviews on movies I've been watching and shows, which Cassie's still here. Watch that Big Shot. Please give reaction on some funny moments of Big Boss 14. Big Boss. I got to say that. Whenever someone talks about the Big Boss in here, I'll be like, Big Boss. Rishi always get me out. But as many times as I heard a Big Boss, as many times it's been brought up, let me see, 14. I've never watched the show. I've never watched any of the moments. So I'll check it out. I feel like I got to sneeze. Y'all might give me, it went away. It just went away like that. I thought it was like right at that moment. I feel it. I feel again. Live. This is gonna be a live sneeze. No, it went away. That was weird. Dance Dewani reality show, which is judged by Mahardy and other two judges. One judge got COVID. And Nora's coming into place. You know I'm a Nora fan. You know I'm a Nora fan. And did you see, Tejas? Did you see that last week? See, my nose is itching because I feel like I got to sneeze. Last week when I went and commented on that Nora's fan page, what was her name? Nora. It was like Nora Nora, her reactions. There it is. And so remember I commented like that girl's cute. Remember I did that? And then I thought I erased it. There it is. And no, I didn't, because I was like, oh, I erased it. Then she commented on the fan page commented and was like, oh, you are. And I thought I erased it. I was like, whoops. But she like pinned my comment on that thing and said she's looking forward to more. But I was like, I'm quickly had become a Nora fan. So I'm excited about that. Have you watched Falcon? Yes, of course, movie fan. Well, I got the screener of the first episode of it. So I watched the first episode. Then I got behind, me and my husband, because there's just been so much. I've been watching that, Invisible. Like there's just so much we were yeah, she just saw my reply. I thought I had erased it. I really thought I had deleted it and was gonna put what you said. And then it was later, I looked on my Instagram, I was like, oh, they replied. I was like, oh, I didn't erase that. I thought I did, Tejas. But yes, Falcon and the Winter Soldier I've been watching. I was behind on it. I need to catch up because I was wanting to, I still have episode 4 to watch. Because I was reading something like people were saying I don't know how they know, but they're like, oh, episode 5 is going to be this and that. I was like, oh, they're already expecting Falcon Winter Soldier episode 5 to be big. So we'll see. So, but I am going to catch up before Friday. Alienware. Hey, react to boyfriend. That's the world of Don Beardo is here. Why does that sound familiar? Did I react to this? He just would know. Why does that the world of Don? Because Don Beardo sounds familiar. I feel like I reacted to this. Twisted Nerve didn't get my notification. I was wondering if my notifications did. I think because I dropped a couple of trailer reactions this morning already, that maybe because YouTube only will send out so many notifications. I think like 3 a day within maybe 24-hour period or something. So that's maybe why you didn't get it. And I was thinking too, because I was like, it's kind of quiet this morning. That's probably why I should have thought about that. But now people are coming. Did they get a notification or just checking? React to the Arabic version of the Dilbar song. Nora is amazing in it. Did I not react to hers? Why did people like, because the Don Beardo, that sounds familiar. Dilbar, I know I reacted to one of, but maybe it wasn't the Arabic version. Maybe I did another version because I know there was a few versions. Namaste, Anju. Wait, is that Alina? Did I remember? Hi, Vanoid movie fan. Have you been watching Mighty Ducks Game Changers? It's so good. It made me want to get into ice hockey. Movie fan, I actually have. Well, I watched like the first 2. I'm behind, I think, on a couple episodes, but I like it too. I love the movie, The Mighty Ducks. But that movie fan, because I was telling Cassie, I don't know. Yeah, Cassie's still here, movie fan, that Friday on Disney Plus, Big Shot. It's called Big Shot. Has John Stamos in it. The Full House, Uncle Jesse in it. And it's about a basket. Actually, because ice hockey is the Mighty Ducks, right? But this one is about a basketball team that he coaches, which I think is just as cute. I like it just because I like the Mighty Ducks, the Game Changers. I got into it. So Big Shot, I think, is just as cute. And check it out. I don't know. See, I don't know if everything drops the same time on Disney Plus. For me, it's dropping it'll be Friday. But I saw the first 3 episodes. Did even a review on it on my YouTube if you want to go check it out. But yeah, I like them both. I like those kind of cute. I love me some Disney stuff. I hope Disney do Disney 1980 and 90 shows and movies go to Disney Plus. Yeah. Just a guy. Sorry I'm late. I had to restart my computer because it froze up on me. Welcome, Just a Guy. No problem. Oh, wait. You don't like when I call you Just a Guy. But it's hard not to. Hi, Amanda. Just saw you live and joined. Did I miss anything interesting in the conversation? We're just talking. I don't know. Maybe I don't think we've Sandy talked about anything, I didn't even have a topic. Sometimes I like to have a topic of the day, and I end up talking about that certain topic for like 5 minutes, and then like 2 hours of other things and talking and reading comments. But today we didn't even have a topic. I even thought when I went to do it, I'm like, do I have a topic to talk about? Not really. Everything here has just been kind of small. I did want to tell y'all this. I just remembered I want to tell y'all this. So they have those, what is it, the DNA in Me, where you can get your DNA tested. Oh, I should bring up the results. Or 23andMe. That's what it's called, 23andMe. All right, where it brings up, it like tests your DNA, like all your heritage stuff. I learned some things I just didn't know because I thought I had a lot of American, like Native Indian in me, like indigenous or whatever they call it, American Indian, not like the Native people that was here Indian. Because they'll call both like over in India. That's why you have to say Native American, right? Is that what they say? Or sometimes they say indigenous. Wait, I hit the wrong thing. So anyway, I took one of those tests. I actually got the kit like years ago. They had a little kit and I never did it. Like someone got it for me for Christmas and I was like, let me do this. I want to. So I took the test. Y'all want to hear what my ancestry composition is? I did not know that I was this much. All right. So it says I am 72.8 British and Irish. Like that's a lot. 3/3 of me, they said British and Irish area. And they said mostly they showed like it was in like by London, like because then they'll look at the region. Mostly it was by London and another part was like by Ireland. 72%. Then it said I'm like 7% French and German. What is it? I know it breaks it up for me too. Because it gives the area. So French and German. But then it said I'm mostly German. Like, because then it said, I guess they just do it by that area. But then it said likely match is German. So probably they're saying like 7% is German. Which I kind of knew. Like my dad, my maiden name is kind of German. Is shoot. That's like my maiden name. So that's kind of German. And then it said I'm 13% Italian. Sicily, Italy. I knew that because like my grandpa, like his mom was almost full Italian or something, came from Sicily, like his parent. I knew Italian was big. I didn't realize though I was that much Britain and Irish. I didn't realize that. I had no idea. So I got Irish in me. So when they say like luck of the Irish or kiss me, I'm Irish and all that, I got a lot of Irish in me. Leprechaun. And then they say, well, they have some other stuff. They're like, oh, blah, 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 like broadly Southern Europe, 0.1%. I don't know what that means. But then look at this. Then it says I'm 1.1% Arab, Egyptian, and Levantine. And then it goes even broader. It says 1% of that is Coptic Egyptian. I don't know what the Coptic means. But does that mean I got some of that Cleopatra in me? I was like, I want some Cleopatra. Maybe I'm an ancestor because I knew I was like when they said like the London, and then they said that I'm on the same, I forget the H haplo, one of those that probably one of my descendants was Marie Antoinette. I was like, the girl that got her head cut off, that's my family. But then I was like, see, I feel like I have the royalty in me. I feel like I got a little royalty in me. And then then it says Northern West Asia, Iran, Mesopotamian. Is that what it said? It has like 0.3% of that. I even have 0.4%. It says North African. What would that be? Does that count as like Egypt? Because Egypt's north. Maybe that counts as like the Egypt there. And then I do have where's that? The Native American. But I thought I had more Native American because my dad he was like, oh no, we have a lot of Asian, but I only have like 1% of the Native American. But I really found out a lot of stuff on this. Oh, look, 919s. I just saw that. I'll come back and read up all the comments. We'll catch up on the comments in a minute. But I just saw they're from Egypt. I clicked it off. I didn't get to I forgot even how much wasn't I like 1%? We might be 1% related, 919. I hope one of my ancestors. I don't like hearing like Marie Antoinette, the girl got her head cut off, like my ancestor. But if they told me like Cleopatra, I'd be like, oh my God, I hope me and Cleopatra are like distant cousins. But also, this was the alarming thing. Let me tell you, because that was exciting to find out. But then they give your health reports, right? They go and break up your genes and tell you like different, like because they have like the cancer gene, right? The breast cancer, I know gene. And if you have it, I remember Angelina Jolie had the cancer gene, and then she had, because like her mom died from breast cancer, right? And then she like totally had it like removed, like her butt, wherever the cancer starts, she had it removed. Because, when you're rich, you can do that stuff, because she tested, her genetics tested that she also has the gene and removed it to get rid of, any chances of getting breast cancer and everything. Well, thankfully, I don't have any of those genes. Like it was like all of these lists, it was like none. So I was like, oh, that's good. But I did have one I was worried about, and it said very highly that I had like two of the genes out of, and it was called, what is the name of it? Macular degeneration, right? Is that it? Macular with the eyes. This is why it started. First of all, I know my aunt has that, and she's like going blind on my, you start to get fun. And I was just talking to my husband, Greg, that my vision's starting to get bad, but it is weird bad, because it's not like I'm having trouble like seeing words, it's like, or like making out letters. I can make out letters. I can but sometimes like at the end of the day, just everything I look at, especially words, it's just the whole thing's blurry. The beginning of the day, it would be fine. I can like look at everything, but I think by the end of the day, maybe my eyes are tired. Everything's blurry, and I'm really bad when it's in low lighting. Like, if I'm in my front room and reading something, I have to turn on the big, huge lights to like make out some things sometimes. And that was like some of the symptoms of this macular degeneration. And so then I'm like, oh my goodness, I got it too. The gene thing told me I was already talking about this eye problem I have. So I'm making an appointment for the doctor. I'm making an appointment for the eye doctor, and my aunt has it like real bad, and it's in our, and then they traced it. But I was like, if I would have never done this, I might have gone to doctor, but still, it's not like I can't see regularly. Like I can see words fine. It's just sometimes it gets real blurry. And this is one thing. And I even have my little, I even bought my blue light glass, right? See? But the blue light glasses. And I was like, well, maybe that's from when it was that I'm looking at the computer too much. But then I started looking at that macular degeneration, and it said blue light glasses don't help. It's more for UV. So you need glasses to block out like the UV lights, which I do have glasses, but my eyes have always been sensitive, like the light and things. But now I'm just worried, because like the more, I started reading this stuff, the more I started reading, I was like, oh, you go blind from this. Although my aunt is like 60 or almost 60 and she hasn't gone blind, but I'm just saying, and she has a bad case, they say. It's scary. And then getting that, luckily, that's the only thing that really came up for me in my test, though. All these other diseases and trait that you can get, they were all clear. That was the only one. Good thing, because I'm already freaking out about that one. I was like, maybe I shouldn't have like looked into this, but it's probably a good thing, because even with this, when I was reading this macular degeneration, they say the sooner you start going to the doctors and treating it. I don't even know if I have it yet, but I'm just in my head now that I do, and I'm gonna go to the doctor and see. Let me catch up. I got on this whole thing because I did the DNA test. I should have talked about that. Should have been my topic for today, because I want to go on. Me and my husband took it a while ago. He sent it. He got the kit too and stuff last night, and his trait, like, what the disease is. He only had, how do you say that word? The gluten one. Celtic. Is that how you say it? It's like CELIAIAC, right? When it's the gluten intolerance. He had a trait for the gene for that or whatever. And he does have digestive issues sometimes. And I was like, see, maybe it's from that. It's so interesting, science, isn't it? I love science. Movie fan said, yes, it looks good. Tomorrow, John Stamos do an interview on Today. Oh, yeah. I love John Stamos. I met him once. Text for you and Priyanka Chopra Jones. She texted me. Everyone should like the video. Benoit said, hi, Amanda. Would love to see your reaction to my rap. A rap song by Yogi B. Do you know about Franklin Aretha? Oh, yeah, Aretha Franklin. Yesterday, I saw an episode of her documentary in National Geographic Channel, the series named Genius. Right? RESPECT. That's her. I saw, though, that they were having a documentary on her. I haven't watched it yet. Is it good? But why is she a genius? I guess they say a music genius. Like when people are talented or whatever, did they call her series name? Probably they mean like music genius. I don't know. I haven't watched a documentary. And I don't know much about her. Like I just know she did those songs. Oh, did she also do was that her? I Am Woman, Hear Me? Maybe it's not. Maybe that's me making up, because she was RSPECT. And are you going to get a screener for The Woman in the Window? I hope. I asked for one, but we'll see. I'm crossing my fingers, because I'm going to tell you, that looks really good. It looks really good. So I'm hoping. I asked for one. But sometimes they're hit, like Netflix, you would think they want people to like screen their stuff. It don't cost anything. They just send it on the app. Like I have a little section in the app, and just was like, they put the screeners there. You would think they want you to review stuff, but sometimes they are hard about sending screeners. Like they don't want to or something. Maybe if it's a bad show, like sometimes when embargo breaks, like the day of the movie comes out, I always just say, like, I'm like, oh, I bet it's not good. They don't want the reviews out early because it's not going to be good, and people, but you think they would want people, especially if it's going to be good. And that one looks like it's going to be good. Teef said, please react to Maka. Didn't I write that down? Thought I wrote, yes, right? I wrote that one down, Teef. I've cleared all kinds of data and apps from my computer, and I still can't. Another video on my, oh no, Mr. Carius. Amanda, you look British. I do. I was like, do I have the bad teeth? Like, cause I always get cavities. That is one thing. Don't matter. I will brush and floss and use the mouthwash and do everything right. I'll go to the dentist and I'm like, you got a cavity. And I'll be like, how do I have a cavity? I've done everything right. Brush twice a day, flossing in between. How is it possible I still have a cavity? And then I was like, oh, I got that British in me. And they say, is that like, but that's like one thing that they say here. They're like, oh, British people have bad teeth. That's just like I don't know if that's a stereotype that shouldn't be. here, but that's like one thing when people here, at least in the US, think of like Britain people, they're like, oh, they have bad teeth. I don't know why. Well, now I'm like, that's probably like it's all that British in me. They're giving me the cavities. I wish I could talk like a British person though. Wait, you want some tea and crumpets? Does that sound like a British? You want some tea and crumpets? Does that sound British? I do speak the language. Barely English. Oh, I put question mark on wrong place. Oh, because you said, oh yeah, name genius. And then you were, I see what you, it's all right. I still know what you meant. I still know what you meant. I'm not surprised by your DNA results. Really? I really did not figure that I was that much. Like 70%, almost, it was 72, 73, right? British and Ireland, or British and Irish. I knew I had Irish because, like, I know my mom's dad. He was like half Italian, half Irish. Like his mom came from Sicily, or like when she was like a baby, they came from Sicily when she was like young or whatever. And then I know his dad was like mostly Irish, so I knew like he was like almost half. I knew the Italian and Irish. No idea what the British. And I thought I had French in me too. It didn't show French. It said French and German, but it showed like mostly Germany. And I knew Germany too, but I thought the German in me would be higher. No, 72%. I didn't realize I had that much British. And my aunt Marie Antoinette. I'm still mad about this. Greg had a lot. My husband had a lot, not as much as me, but it was like 50% Brit, like Irish and that. And then it showed like his, and he got like, he was a descent of like King George or something like that. It was one of the, maybe it was one of the kings in the time. And I was like, you get a kid, and I get the girl who had the affair, right? She was the one that had the affair with the Henry VIII, and he did that whole pulling from the Catholic Church and Protestant, right? So he can get divorced and married Marie Antoinette, and then he gets her head chopped off. I'm like, that's the one I get. I can't get. I was upset about it. I was upset about that. But in my mind, this is how our redemption, because it didn't say, but I have that 1% Egyptian. And I feel like me and Cleopatra. I feel like me and her. All right. What did Cassie say? I am excited for Yogi Bear and all the cartoons. Space Jam. Me too. New Legacy. Cassie. Well, this chat is about things that are new. How many people have kissed you? That's an interesting question, Mr. Carius. I don't know. Like, you're counting like family members, and boyfriends. That would be I would have to go through the list because I've kissed many of family members, grandparents, cousins, probably on the cheek cousins, maybe not. My kids, my nephew and niece, like it's a long list that. Are you talking about like boyfriend kissing? Because I've really only had like 2 serious relationships, my husband, of course, and we've been together a long time now. Like, what's it? My son's going to be 16 in August. We got married 1 year before, like he was born on August 10th and we got married on August 13th, but the year before. So like almost exactly a year before we got married. So we were married, which is going to be 17 years, but then we met like a year before that. So we've been together 18 years. So that's all I've been kissing for 18 years. That's all that counts. That's all that counts. Movie fan. I've done a little study of my background. I've discovered I got Australian, Irish, Canadian, Greek, and Italian. That's a good combination. I wanted a little Greek in me too. I was like, I thought. You know what though? Because you know how sometimes like I read these things and they had what my husband brought this up because you were just thinking of Greek. I was just thinking of Greek. And they had this whole chart and it said, look at your toes. That's what the chart was saying. Look at how your toes are. Because with my toes, like this one, say this one is your big toe, right? This is the big one. And they say like if your second to the big one is like longer, or if it's the same size, or if it's a lot shorter, it would tell you like where different parts you're from, like your genetic makeup, or at least part of it. And my second toe is like here's my big toe, and this is like my second toe, just like my fingers, like it's way above my big toe. Like my second toe is crazy looking. It's way, and it said that you're probably Egyptian from that. You got Egyptian in you. And look, I got that 1%, Cleopatra. I got 1%. But it was a whole chart. And my husband brought that up because when he saw that I had Egyptian, the 1%, he was like, oh, remember that chart? And I was like, oh, yeah, I kind of do. He remembers stuff like that. Do you know what happened to Egypt when the Jews left? Maybe I need to know more about my heritage like that. All right. Rishi said rehearsals take place. Prince Philip's funeral. Yeah, that happened, huh? I haven't been following it. I need to now. That's like 70% over there is I was like, that's probably why I like following the royal. I should go because, Prince Harry's living in the U.S. now. I'd be like, Prince Harry, we're like probably distant cousins. I'm got that 70% Irish and British in me over here, Prince Harry. And the bad teeth. I shouldn't say that. I don't know if that's like a proven fact. I shouldn't say that. I have a song suggestion for you. The music. Oh, what is it? I never heard it. Called the music. Oh, it's a video called Naja by Pav. See, I'm taking it down because you never give me songs. So I wrote it down. I'm running out of paper here. I'm running out of paper. Man, to see Rugrats teaser trailer. Is that new, Cassie? Maybe I need a new notepad or something else. But the one thing I want to do is make another what if video. Believe it or not, I honestly love editing the videos. See, that's the part I don't like about the videos is editing. I don't. Editing takes up time. But look, you like doing it? You should go at that. You can be like a video editor. If you like doing that much, just edit all day. I feel like, see, I'm waiting for this phone call. They still haven't called. I feel like it's one of the things I'm really good at, though I had my hits and misses with some videos on my channel. Don't worry, you won't go blind. Just massage your eyes, relax them, and put cucumber. Really? I've been nervous about this. Does massaging help like this? Because what it is, it's like fluid, right? I didn't know much about it, but it's like fluid builds up, and that's what causes it. Well, I'm going to go to the doctor. I'm going to go with the eye doctor, the ophthalmologist. All right. Powerpuff Girls Live. I know. My husband loves the Powerpuff Girls, Cassie. He does. When we met, he had like a post. I was like, he was like, I love the Powerpuff Girls. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, I bet my husband liked that. Hi, my best U.S. friend, Amir. Hi, Kabar Khan. There's a channel on YouTube called Because Science. I'm doing today good for Kabar Khan. Nobody judged me, but when I was a kid, I actually, look, nobody's judging. My husband liked them too. The Powerpuff Girls, Rohi on Netflix. Harshada, hello. Don't forget to watch the trailer. I know. Movie fans gonna get me on this dry trailer because when you say it, and sometimes when I see movie fan, I'm like, oh, I still haven't reacted. Dry trailer. I forgot. Like when I see your name, that pops in my head, and I'm like, I have a bad memory. Is that from the masculine thing? Does that cause bad memory? You love science. Want to have a quiz on? Oh no, I don't love physics. That was what I struggled in physics, and to get my degree, I mean, I had to take a lot of physics classes. I hated it. Like electricity and magnetism. Vectors. I don't even want. Why are you making me think about physics? Physics was one I despised. Physics. Like I was just like, enforce it. Oh, I didn't like it. No, I don't like physics. Do chemistry. I'm more the chemistry brain, not physics. If you choose the topic, no. If no, then okay, I wouldn't mind. Not fit. I don't like physics at all. Like that was the one when I put it off, and I even dropped like one. I was like, okay, I need physics class. So I like took like all these hard classes, right? All these science classes and stuff. And I was like, oh, I'll take physics. I need it. And then I took it. And then I was like, because I dropped it the first, I was like, I can't. I was like, I can't do this with all these other hard classes. And then this physics, I was like, I had to drop the physics and then put it with like some a semester where I wasn't taking many hard classes. And that was my hardest one. And I did not like any minute of it. Any minute, even the labs. You would think the labs is fun forces and no. Look, you're giving me nightmares already with this physics. When I was graduating, I was like, I want to put all of it out my mind. When I think of a British person, I think of two people, Billy Butcher and the boys, John Constantine. If we would be cyborg, we would resist all sorts of disease. True. Hi, I'm from India, and we react to India's biggest and greatest actress. You know, didn't I just do a Sridevi? I just did a Sridevi song the other day. Oh, he's got another song. This is if I say when I'm in the Sridevi mood, I'll have to like Kate. I'll have to have this one on my burner. Kate, I can't. Why are these? These are some long song names, right? Din, Ye, Rot. Got it down. John, because everybody winkers and Billy calls everybody. I'm sure you won't let me say it on the channel, so I'll say that he really calls everyone. Oh yeah, I know you're talking about him. I watch The Boys, and he always says that C word. Electricity gone, but I'm back. Your electricity went out, Tejas? That's not from like the lockdowns, huh? Your sparkling eyes gives me the British impression more than anything. Really? Thank you. Now you have me fluttering my eyes and trying to get a little sparkle. Your husband looks American enough. What does an American look like? How do you know like what traits of America? Big? Like, because I know a lot of people like, oh, I had a friend that I worked in a lab with from Japan, and like her mom came to visit, and that's what she was when she was. I was like, oh, what'd your mom think? You know, she's here visiting. She's like, she thinks everything in America is big. Like the people are big, like like it's real big and spread out. That was like the word she had, big, for people in America, or just America, like US, like everything's here is big. He just said Taj Mahal is out of 7 wonders of the world because it said that India is a Hindu country and Taj Mahal was made by Akbar's grandson, who is Muslim. So that's what made it the 7 wonders of the world? Is that what you were saying? I requested in the group first time to react to 3 or 4 videos a week ago. You have not approved the requests and have to be highly disappointed. Well, I had all my, look, well, this was it. Let me tell you. Shubham, there's also, I'm not the only administrator. So I'll have to tell them to make, I usually never disapprove songs. I usually never like delete unless it's like just stuff that's not, but they have another administrator, Shubham. I'm going to have to let them know. I'm like, Shubham, giving me, or you know what's good too? If I put like a reaction sometimes and comment. But I wonder why they deleted it. I'll have to ask them. Because there is another girl that helps me out. She'll approve requests and stuff on there. Taj Mahal's beautiful red, blue, green stone shines at night. Really? Like at nighttime, don't even need light. Let me write Shubham, because he said Tushar. Look, and now I'm out of no more requests, because look, this is at the very end of my little paper I got here. Tushar Lala. I wrote that down. When I was in school, the kids actually judged me for watching the Powerpuff Girls. Forget them. Powerpuff Girl and the little monkey, what's his name? My plans got spoiled because of lockdown. I'm sorry, Tejas. That must be frustrating. Like, that's what I said. If we were going to lockdown now after, the year you spending on, in the house and then you're finally seeing the end of the tunnel with people getting vaccinated and then to have an outbreak like that, they're telling us here like to be careful because some states are rising in cases, and we don't want all this work to go for nothing. I love The Masked Singer, Cassie said. What about T.S. Eliot? Wasn't that complicated as well? I don't know that much about him. Parker was my childhood too. Hey, just got back here. Phone kind of died. Would love to see your reaction to oh wait, I saw that earlier too. Did I write it down? Oh wait, I think I did right here. Mad. What is it? I'm putting a little. I didn't get the yogi or the third two. I just put Yogi B down, not the other thing, but I wanted to get that. I'm telling you now, it's run out. There's no more room on this. Fast and Furious 9 official trailer 2. Summer vacations are near. What are you going to do for these vacations? I was talking about that earlier. We just booked a vacation to go in like the mountains, stay in a little cabin in the mountains in Tennessee. So we're going to be in the mountains. And then I have something earlier in like June that I'm going to go visit some friends like on the East Coast, go down to Disney World. Y'all know I love my Disney. And they're like, look, I have friends that have been to Disney World, even in the middle of the pandemic, because it was still open in Florida and stuff. And they said, like, they went to Florida and they didn't feel like everywhere in Florida, they were like, people weren't wearing masks. But in Disney, they were like, it was the safest place I ever felt. Like, they just wanted to stay up in the Disney because they're super strict with just the mask and distancing and cleaning. Like, they clean every little ride in between. So I was like, I need a little Disney fix. So I think I'm going to go visit, some friends and then hit up Disney because I have a friend that lives there. So a place to stay too. When I saw Justice League Dark Apocalypse, I remember both John and Captain Boomerang arguing about grits and or wankers. They always made me laugh. Please don't think I condone hate of any kind. I don't think you. And my mom was shopping and I was picking some stuffs, and suddenly a girl comes out in front of me and she was cute, long straight hair. My eyes stuck on her butt. Then I saw her mom looking at me with furious eyes. Tejas. So her mom didn't like that you were looking at her. I mean, maybe she gets that a lot. Like if this girl was really that pretty, she might like it a lot, and the mom gets tired of it, But I would think, like, I feel like if you see beauty, even in the nature and stuff, it's hard not to be appreciative of beauty. I said booty, a beauty, right? Like maybe was you looking like this? and maybe that she got mad at you real like. But if you were just looking and admiring like beauty, I guess. Like I admire Riddick all the time. That's admired. He's a beautiful man. We can move on. What is it? Oh wait, the monkey on the show is called Mojo Jojo. That's right. It's been so long since seen that show. It's surprised. I forgot it. Electricity came back. I love Disney, Cassie said. I saw in Batman Beyond episode that in the future they're going to see Fast and Furious 27. Do you think it will actually go that far? I mean, what are we on now? Like 9 or 10? Like you said, they had the 9 trailer, but then they also had plans for a 10. I feel like they stop at 10. That's just good. To 10, done. They didn't even make that many Rocky movies, right? Like even those Rocky movies, you're like, how many are they going to make? They haven't even made that many of those. Maybe you think they'll win some kind of Guinness book, like the most sequels ever made by a movie? I wonder what is the most. Excellent 2. What did it say? Chris Hemsworth. Normally the dad looks at you that way when he catches you doing that to his daughter. It was a sudden reaction of mine. Looking at her mom, I ran towards my mom. Hello, Amanda. How are you and family? What you drinking? I'm drinking coffee. I spilled this on my look. You can't see it. Coffee, my morning coffee. I am gonna have to go in a minute. I'm glad we're like slow today with the comments because I have a worker coming today who's replacing my water heater. Still hasn't called, but they said he will be here before like 11. why they haven't called though. I have my phone. So I want to get it like ready and I asked him, I was like, does he wear a mask? Because you know where I live, like I was like, okay, like I want them safe working in there, but they're replacing the water heater and everything. Tomorrow's starting to lock down. So you got to stop. Is that why you were at the store stocking up on foods and all that? I have a hunch that if the mother gives you that look, you should be very, very afraid. Oh, Vikram said, why are you missing my reactions? I've been putting them all out today. Did y'all even get, because I had one scheduled, but if you didn't even get a notification that I was live, you might not have gotten one. Like YouTube isn't letting you show like my scheduled ones. Yeah, because I did the Army of the Dead trailer reaction. I know it came out yesterday. I was late. That looks crazy. It's the Zack Snyder did the Justice League, right? And he's doing this whole with Dave Bautista, the zombies movie. It looks crazy. It looks crazy. But I scheduled that one. Y'all didn't say anything, so I don't know if it like gave a notification. What did it say? Where am I at? Oh, wait. But I have been doing reactions, Vikram, lots of them. Believe it or not, there are many species to which a female is deadlier than the male. Like they say, what is the cicada? Is that what does it say? Don't they like, oh no, praying mantis? Is that the one? The one of them, they eat the male. They mate and then eat them. I believe it. What are you talking about? I hope to see Black Widow in the movies. Think about it. How many times did Nala outpour Simba with almost no effort? Overpower. I said outpour. Overpower. New Delhi is not having lockdown. Army of the Dead just got notified. Oh, you're dead? So it did give a notification, but not for my live. Only some parts of India. Well, where Teja says they're doing the lockdown, but not New Delhi. I guess they're just really focusing on different like outbreak zones, which, yeah, I mean, here I can't think of any place they're like, okay, we need to lock down, because here actually like most places are opening up, but it's crazy. Like we have vaccinated, they said it's now over 100 million. They're saying maybe by what, end of this month, maybe 200 million people vaccinated. But also one thing I know they that might push them though a little slower is because that one vaccination, Johnson & Johnson, they stopped that one, because this is crazy though. I was like, that seems, I know they're trying to be careful. I know this, and it's good to be careful, but they already gave like 4 million doses of it, 4 million. And 6 people got like blood clots from it. But 6 million out of 4 million, or 6 people out of 4 million, one of the people died of like the blood clot. I'm like, that's one out of, and then they stopped it. I was like, there are being, so everybody's like, oh, I don't want to, I feel like they're being super careful. Like if they see any, like just 6 people got this out of 4 million, which is like hardly, what is that? Like 0.000, percent, point, like maybe 401%. It's not many. 1 out of 4 million died. Like, so they're being very strict and very cautious with it. But then I don't know. So, but they stopped it to like, to look in it more, but we still have the other 2, the Pfizer and the Moderna, that seems to be doing really well. So we might hit it. But I mean, a lot of the population's vaccine, and then they're doing trials for like the younger kids. What is it, 12 to 16? And they're saying maybe those, like that would be ready by the end of the summer for like next school year. So, but like I said, still some states are having outbreaks here too. Like cases are going up. I think because they're just relaxing so much, even when it's not like herd immunity or anything yet. Female spiders eat the male when it is done with them. If women were serial killers, I think their nickname should be Black Widow. I swear Aurora's husband is a flop actor. Really? They date and they laugh, and then she lures the man. Are you talking about the spiders dating and laughing, and then she lures him in the house and she turns him into a crab cake? I know I keep checking my phone because this guy's supposed to come, and I hope they come and replace it. I'm getting nervous now, and I want to make an eye appointment. Well, I've been over an hour. we can wrap it up soon, even though I'm not like talking to y'all. Because I think I'm gonna go call them. Like they didn't call me yet. I'd be like, where are y'all at? Because they said before 11, and it is like 10:20 here now. I feel like they should be here. I thought it was supposed to be done by 11. I don't like when people are late. I get nervous when I'm late. And I keep looking out the window. Indian vaccines are the cheapest among all COVID vaccines. Which ones are y'all doing? Which ones are they giving that? They stopped at AstraZeneca, didn't they? Or is that the ones they're giving? I always forget. I know it's not approved here, the AstraZeneca. But probably because we have all these others. But now that the Johnson & Johnson, I don't know. I'm excited for Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Can you show around your room once? Watching to see Dushman's 1994. Wait, somebody's supposed to come. Yes, they're fixing my water heater. And they're supposed to come before 11 and they said they're supposed to call. That's why I think I'm going to get off in a minute to call them. Who wants to see around? Y'all want to see? Ghost Town wants to see around my room? Like the rest of my room's kind of messy in here. It's kind of messy. Y'all want to see around my house? My house is cleaner than just this room because it's my office. And I just kind of throw stuff around. All right, I'll show you. I'm going to have to unplug and turn my things off. Can y'all still hear me? Because I have to. And then, when I don't plug, like have it plugged into sometimes it dies really quick. So I'll show around and then we'll end it, okay? So I'm pretty sure you would lower many male victims into the house. The Indian government has not been transparent and had crucial data find. Really? Covishield or Covovax are two vaccines, but majority Covovax is used. People here are skeptic. Oh, they don't. Oh, okay, good. You can hear me. Oh, so that's why they haven't been. So that's what I said. Like, even when they had, even here, 4 million delivered and they had 6 that they were worried about and 1 died. Like, that's a very low percent. That's like 0.00000 like 1% like chance of anything happening. But they still like stopped it right away and was like, and they're real transparent here. Bye, movie fan. All right, let me show around the room and then I'm gonna go anyway. So this is like my little shelf with all my little goodies. Look, y'all get a close up over here. Look, I got my WandaVision cup, my little Soul Guys, my pimp cup. There's my Jason Momoa. I got some other. Oh, this is my own. Look, I have somebody made me into a pop. This is me. See, Amanda? Well, it's backwards on there. But they made me into it. My friend did that. Over here, that's where, because I told y'all Aiden does virtual school and he'll have his little desk over here. Look, over here. Oh, it's kind of dark. You can't see. Is it dark? Is it too dark over there? Look at all that junk. I told y'all it's messy. That's where when they send me stuff, like a lot of movie places send me stuff, that I put it down here. Like, look, I have Invincible shirts. It's just all the stuff they send me. I told y'all it's messy in here. But we can go to the other places. We can go into the other rooms. What did it say? My favorite Ghost Town. Nice collection. Thank you. Thank you, Twisted Nerf. She just said government is doing an extremely great job, but also depends on individual people. The guidelines. Messy is cool. So we can go. This is like my house. Yeah. Oh, wait. You want to see messy? Is probably my daughter's room. Oh, yeah. This is her room. Very messy. And she has the dog cage in there. So this is her room. Pretty messy. That's even messier than that. I don't even like to go in there because both the kids' rooms are messy. Here's one of our bathrooms. There's one of it. That's the bathrooms the kids use. Thank you, Cassie. Here is like the TV area. You see the couches, the rug, that's where I watch the TV. The little fireplace here, y'all see? The fireplace. Then we have like the kitchen over here. See my kitchen, refrigerator. Look, I love this clock. Is that not the best clock ever? Do y'all see that clock? It's got like the forks and spoons and everything. So this is the front room. I do have a basement. I don't feel like walking down there. But that's where my son's room is, down in the basement. See, there's the stairs to the basement. This is the front door where people come in at. And then, like, my room's in here. Now, my room's messy, too. The bed's not made. Aiden's in my bed. Oh, yeah, my room's super messy. But look, there's Aiden. Hey, say hey.
Hello. Strong Aiden.
And then I have a bathroom in here.
Here, give me a house tour.
Yeah.
Oh.
So here's my bathroom. Well, that was like the end, unless they want to see outside. That basement door looks scary. Refrigerator. You want to see in my refrigerator?
Bro.
Where do they want to see the refrigerator?
I don't know.
Or he was just saying refrigerator, maybe. But yeah, this is my house. You can look at. Oh, all right, I'll end it, but I want to show you outside because I love to garden and I've been growing the plants and everything out here. Yeah. So I'll show you outside and then we'll go. There is a ghost. Don't say that, Tejas. Oh, they said Aiden Dab. Don't say there's a ghost. So this right here, like when you go in, I have this little room in my backyard, but like I have some plants right here. These are like my herbs right here. And this is in the little room, but then you go outside in my backyard. Here's my backyard. And then I'm growing some stuff in these, like onions and things. Can y'all see that? And there's my backyard. But then also over here, I have other plants over here. Like, look at these.
That's a lot of plants.
I know. I love my plants. That is one thing. I love to garden. And that is something I just picked up being on quarantine. Like, I didn't garden before this. But since like we quarantined, I started gardening. Amanda, see your beautiful out. Oh, you like the outside beautiful? We can look at the front yard too. Front's not. But you can see like the other houses around.
Yeah. And I usually hang outside.
Yeah, Ada likes to go outside. So that was the backyard. And then we have like the front yard and the other houses. The guy who suggested it's still legend. So this is like my front little patio to the house. And this is outside in the other houses. There's like the other houses in the area. So yeah, that's my house. You got the whole tour. Oh, you love those plants? I love the garden. Here.
Did you go to the basement?
I didn't go in the basement because then Teacher said there's a ghost. I'm never going in that basement again.
He's lying.
So y'all got the whole house tour right there except the basement that I'm never going in again.
He's lying.
Well, I know he's lying. And well, you know what? Because the guy who's fixing my water heater that still hasn't called. Oh, I didn't have my phone. He might have. But he has to go in the basement. So I'll make sure. I'll ask him if there's a ghost. Don't forget Aiden. Come tell him bye because we got to go now. Did that guy call? He still didn't call him.
Bruh.
I'm calling him in a minute. All right. Yeah, so we're going.
Bye.
Thanks for chatting with me. It was a fun little tour today. Look, they're saying they can see someone in my basement. I'm done with that. I'm mad at them. They're all saying there's a ghost in my basement. We're going to have that worker. He has to go down when that worker comes, and I'm going to make him check everything.
I will go downstairs myself.
All right. Tell everybody bye. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Take care of each other. Be nice. Keep safe. Bye, everybody.
Adios.